Yo! What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Yo, yo, yo. It's the Fears man. He's in the house. I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm tired, but I'm here. Guys, you guys have no idea. Oh, my God. I'm so tired. So tired. I got a lot to catch you guys up on. I got a lot to catch you guys up on. Some good, some bad, some crazy, some going nuts. Oh man. Man. So welcome to the Fears podcast. Guys, it has been a hell of a week. And the week's just started. It's been a hell of a week, and the week just started. Oh, man. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. I got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you guys. First of all, I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you guys are having a better week than me, because my week is already crazy. And I'm going to get into it in just a second. So, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope it hasn't been too crazy. I hope things have been, going well, going good. Thanksgiving is in 2 days, I believe. Right? 2 days? 2 days? Hang on. Let me check my calendar. I believe it's in 2 days. Let me have a good. Let's see. Yeah, 2 days. It goes by way too fast, guys. Most likely, Fears is gonna be working. I already know for a fact I'm gonna be working. So there's not much, that Fears is gonna be, celebrating. It's just gonna be work, come home, quick meal, back to work. But if I can stream on Thanksgiving, I will. Most likely, it's probably not gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, shout out to all the fans. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's 11:58 in the morning, so it's about to be lunchtime. And I hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm having a decent morning. All right. This just shows you how tired Fears was. I thought, okay, all right. I'm gonna be at work. I'm gonna come home. I'll do a quick stream. Say hi to the fans. Get in, get out, go sleep, wake up later on, do some edits. I get home. So last night I started work at 3:30, and I didn't get off until like 9:45, 10. I think that's the longest shift I've done at FedEx so far. Working 2 jobs is draining Fears of energy. Whew. So we've hit peak season. And they're like, oh, Fears, they're like, you haven't seen anything yet. They're like, you may sometimes won't get out until 10:30, 11 in the morning. And I was like, oh, man. And peak season is like when it's like 3 holidays in a row. So we've got Thanksgiving coming up, rolling into Christmas, and then after Christmas, New Year's. And that's when everybody sends a package, a present to pretty much anyone and everyone under the sun. Right? Grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, you're going to be sending gifts to everybody, right? So I was like, I get it. So I'm at work, and my friend's like, Fears, you look drained of energy. And I loved how he said that. I'm like, I don't just look it. I am drained of energy. I said, I work another job, man. And he's like, well, why don't you just, quit one job and, just pick up more shifts at FedEx? And I was like, oh, you can do that? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you got to go on the app, man. So Fears may pick up a couple of more shifts because I actually make more money at FedEx than my other job. And he's like, wouldn't you just want to have like one job? And I was like, at some point, I would love just to have like just one job, you know? But I said, I got to pay the rent, you know? And I said, plus it's nice not to like, you know, live paycheck to paycheck. But he's like, yeah, but Fears, he goes, you need to have a rest at some point. I was like, ugh. I'm like, dude, I know. I'm like, you're preaching to the choir. He's like, if I was you, man, he goes, I would either find like a job, like one job that pays for everything, he goes, or just quit your other job and like just get a whole bunch of hours and pick up shifts at FedEx. And I was like, I'm like, I'll let you know, buddy. I'll let you know. I'm like, the plan is to finally get one job. Because I'm telling you, working two jobs is running Fears ragged. Oh, man. It gets pretty crazy. It gets pretty nuts. So, then, I didn't even get a chance to talk to Sam. Because normally, Sam comes in anywhere between like 7 and 9. Well, they had me working on the other side of the factory today. They said, hey, Fears, they said, during peak season, they said, we need you here, there, everywhere. They said, after peak season, then it'll go back to normal and you'll go back to, you know, your normal line where you work. And I went, okay. I'm like, yeah, no worries. I'm like, just put me wherever you want. So I was working on the other side of the factory today. So by the time I got back over to my line to say hello to Sam, the vans were already starting to leave. So I missed Sam. I was like, oh man, I'm like, Sam's already gone. I tried to call Sam. So Sam, I hope you're having a good morning, buddy. Have a good shift. So man, I haven't talked to Sam in like 2-3 days. That's how busy we've been. That's how, and plus, like, I'm ready to like, you know, fall asleep here right in front of you guys. It's funny that I say that because, so I missed talking to Sam, right? So I thought, well, hopefully I can talk to him tomorrow. So, because me and Sam still have to go golfing. We still got to do that. And if you guys remember, me, Sam, and LC have still got to hang out. So, when that's happening, I don't know. But, fingers crossed. So, Sam, if you get a chance, buddy, give me a call, or I'll talk to you at work. So, then, at work, I didn't mean for this to happen, but I asked this kid for help. I was trying to lift this heavy box that must have weighed at least 200 pounds, and he's like, Fears, just push it. I can't stand laziness. I asked this kid for help like 5-6 times. And of course, because he's a teenager, he thinks he's a friggin' know-it-all. So I'm like, dude, you can't help me. And he's like, man, just push it. I'm like, dude, I'm asking you for a team lift. And that's what they're called. If you can't lift it yourself, you got to ask someone for a team lift. I should have asked somebody else. I asked this kid at least 4 or 5 times for help. Finally, I lost patience and I called him an idiot. I shouldn't have called him an idiot, but I did. Then I felt bad. And I said, hey, look, man, I said, I'm sorry that I lost patience. I'm sorry I called you an idiot. And he's like, it's fine. He goes, just, I was busy. I said, yeah, but I said, if I would have asked you for a team lift, or if you would have asked me for a team lift, I would have helped you right away. I said, it sucks that I had to ask you 5-6 times and then, like, get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should have never came to that. And it was blown out of proportion. So then I had to apologize, which I was. But it was, I'm like, dude. I'm like, we're all here on the same team, So I apologized. And I said, if you can just cut me some slack, I would appreciate it. And the reason why I snapped at him is because, and I'm not using this as an excuse, is I got frustrated. Because I asked the kid 6 or 7 times for help, and he just wouldn't. And to me, that's laziness. He didn't want to do it. He's like, you're slowing me down, Fears. You're slowing me down. Well, I'm helping you. I'm missing my packages. And da-da-da-da. I'm like, dude, if you don't help me, we're both going to be behind, I'm like, I'm just asking you for help for like 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't like that he was being lazy. He could have helped me for 20 seconds and then get back to it, right? So there was that. Then I told him, I said, another reason why I snapped is I'm not using this as an excuse. My dad's only been dead for 2 months. 2 months now. And I'm still having a hard time to deal with it. Luckily, we forgave each other and we moved on, and it wasn't a big deal and nobody got in trouble, but I really need to watch it on, because that could probably get you fired, that could probably get you fired, like calling someone an idiot. Thank God he didn't go and tell anybody, but anyway, so there was that. I really did not mean to call him an idiot. I was just like, dude, you can't help me up with a team lift, I'm like, teamwork. So then, here's the kicker. So I get home. So thank God the kid didn't, push it any further. So I get home, and like I said, I thought, all right, yeah, I'll get home, just do a quick stream, right? I'm sitting there, I'm checking my TikTok messages, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm like, I'll make a TikTok, real quick and respond to this person. That was at 10, 30, 10:15, 10:30, when I got home. I made the TikTok, and before I posted it, I was laying here, and I'm just with my hand like this, with my phone, but I was leaning like this, right? Fears fell asleep, on my side. I was like this with the phone. I just woke up. Probably 7 minutes ago, in that weird position, because I was about to post the TikTok, and that's how tired I was. I fell asleep like that. So my neck hurts because I was in a weird position because I was holding my phone. I don't know how, but my phone was still in my hand, and I fell asleep. So Fears made that TikTok at 10:30, and I just woke up 7 or 8 minutes ago. So it was pretty nuts. But anyway, which brings us to now. So my plan did not work. Oh yeah, I'll just get home. I'll do a quick stream. How you been? What's up? And then go to sleep, and then I have to go into work tonight. Craziness. So there's that. But my friend at work was definitely right on the money. He's like, Fears, he's like, you working 2 jobs, man. He goes, you don't look good. I was like, dude, I'm like, they're running me ragged. I'm like, at least I'm making money, and stuff. And he's like, Fears, he's like, just focus on FedEx. Pick up some shifts at FedEx. He goes, and then he goes, if you find a better job, a year or 2 down the road, just get 1 job. He goes, but man, he goes, I'm telling you, he goes, you working 2 jobs? He goes, you got bags under your eyes? He goes, you always show up to work exhausted? And I said, because I leave right from the first job and I'll go to sleep. And then I said, then we're here all night, man. So I said, yeah, it gets tiring sometimes, So, but I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. Anyway, shout out to the fans. Hope you guys are doing well. But I'm telling you, my friend at work was right on the money, though. He's like, Fears, you look exhausted. I'm like, I don't look exhausted. I am exhausted. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, but don't you get enough sleep? I said, I do get enough sleep. I said, I'll go to 1 job. After, I'll get a couple of winks in, get a couple cat naps, because there's a couple hours in between each job. And then my friend was like, oh, man, I couldn't do that, Fears. He goes, I couldn't do it. He goes, I said, well, yeah, I said, but you're younger than me. I said, I have to have 2 jobs to pay the rent. And I said, dude, you're in your prime. You're 24, 25. You're in school and stuff. And he's a nice guy. We work on the same line and stuff. And he's like, well, how old are you, Fears? And I'm like, I'm 39. And he's like, oh, man. He's like, you don't look 39. I was like, well, I am 39. I said, I try to take good care of myself. I don't have too many gray hairs, That's what it is. So I said, trust me, buddy. I said, the older you get, the more money you have to have, the more expenditures you have. When you get older, your bones start creaking in weird places, And he's like, oh, I hear you, Fears. And I was like, dude, I said, I know you're hearing me out, but I'm like, you have no idea. I'm like, you're 25, you're in your prime. I said, eventually you'll figure that out. I said, that's why I work 2 jobs. I said, I got sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck sucks. But then my friend was all like, but he was making good points. He's like, yeah, but Fears, he's like being sleep deprived and, you lack of energy. He goes, that's not good. I said, listen, I said, you're preaching to the choir. I said, I get it. I said, if I could have just one job, I said, good jobs out there are hard to find. Like, I am so lucky to have the FedEx job and the other job. I will admit, I like the FedEx job more than the other job. So I told my friend, I said, hey, maybe one day, because I'm always, there's always full-time positions that they're posting on the computer and on the wall. They have this wall of like full-time positions. And I told my friend, I said, hey, the minute FedEx posts a full-time position, I said, then I can quit the other job and I'll just go. And I said, I'll get full-time, because when you get full-time at FedEx, you get way more money. I think you get $2 more. Like right now, I'm making $15.50 at FedEx. So if I got a full-time position, I would be like almost at $17.50, $18.50, which is really good. I mean, that's pretty decent money. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not the most highest paying job in the world, but that's decent. That's good money. And if you guys have never worked at FedEx, you work hard for that money, man. It's not an easy job. So I told my young friend that works on the line with me. He's like 25, 26. He's about to get married. And I'm like, hey man, congratulations. I said, treat her well, man. So I was kind of showing my wisdom to this young kid at work. But he was also showing me some wisdom. He's like, yeah, but Fierce, he's like, I know, man. He's like, because I hate to see a like lack of energy. And I said, dude, you have to do what you have to do to survive. I said, if I didn't have to have two jobs, I wouldn't. I said, it'd be great to have, all the, have my entire day off and then just go in the middle of the night, and just work a little bit, and then come out. I said, eventually that'll happen. I said, you just got to pay your dues, man. You have to pay your dues. Anyway, it's 12:13. I did have 5 people watching, but now I've only got 3 people. So feel free to chat. No one's chatted. It is still kind of early, so I'm sure a lot of people are at work right now, and that kind of stuff. But let me know what's on your guys' mind. Shoot me some comments. You just got to pay your dues. I hope everyone's doing well, but eventually I'll have just one job. But anyway, but again, yeah, I haven't seen Sam in days. So Sam, I hope you're doing good, because this is peak season and it's just mad chaos, guys. And for everyone that doesn't know what peak season goes from Thanksgiving, probably after peak season ends, probably after like New Year's, And also, they're making everybody work one extra day. So until peak season's over, Fears will have his Saturdays off, but I'll have to work Sunday. So that means Saturday night going into Sunday morning, I'm going to show up at like 2 or 3, work all the way to 8. That means I have to hurry home, take a shower, hightail it to church, then back from church, have the rest of the day off on Sunday, and then go back in for my other jobs, later on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. So, yeah, work. So there's that. So, but, like I said, I'm glad to be working, but, oh man, I'm exhausted, guys. Exhausted. Because as soon as we get done, I just come home, sleep. I will say this, I've been getting the content up faster, and I like that I've only been doing like 1 or 2 streams a week, It's been keeping me balanced, keeping me sane, like you guys were right, man. Doing streams every single day, that was not good. So Jason, cool, thank you so much for telling me to stop doing streams every single day. So there's that. I just got a couple updates, and then I want to talk about some stuff. My mom's doing all right. Talked to her yesterday. She's doing okay. Her arm's feeling better. Enzo's doing fantastic. My mom said that he's finally going to get some more training because Enzo has been quite naughty. You know, before my dad died, we took Enzo to like a school that like teaches him all these commands. So yeah, he's still like lovable, crazy, going nuts Enzo that we all love and know, but he at least will listen to you when you give him a command. Well, lately he hasn't been listening to my brother, my mom, me whenever I was in town, and Enzo's just been doing whatever he wants, right? So my mom, I was like, Mom, we need to nip this in the bud. So Enzo is going to start his classes, his obedience classes soon. And I said, well, Mom, I said, keep me updated on that. So Enzo's going to be gone for I don't know a couple of days, couple of weeks. I don't know how it's going to work. My mom said that she would fill me in. So that's good. Talked to Grandma. Grandma's doing good. The last time I did talk to Sam, he's doing good. He was going through some stuff, but hopefully things have gotten better. You know, hopefully things have gotten better. I know he was going through a rough time. Shout out to LC. You know, LC had a hell of a birthday weekend. LC, I watched all the birthday streams. I watched all the birthday extravaganzas. Sadly, I didn't get to go because guess what, guys? Fears was working. You know, so. But LC, don't worry. Eventually, we're gonna hang out, brother. We are gonna hang out, and oh man, because the first hangout with me and LC we had was amazing. We met at a convention. The second hangout was over at his house, and it was great. It was great. We did a stream together. We did that hot sauce challenge. Let me tell you something, guys. That hot sauce was no joke. That was no joke. I'm going to see if Sega wants to come in. I haven't had Sega in a little while, so... oh, no, wait, I can't. I don't have any stream time. Fuck. I hate not having stream time. Anyway, so big shout out to all the fans. So that's kind of what's been going on. Really, not much updates. You know, it's just work. So... I will say this, my dad has been on my mind constantly. For some reason, sometimes he's on my mind more weeks than others, you know. Last week, I was doing okay, you know, but then this week, man, we're only like 2 days in, well, technically almost 3 days into this week, and it's been an emotional roller coaster this week. I've been thinking about my dad. I've been thinking about all the good times that we shared together, and I'm telling you what, that's what's you know how like some people, like when they lose a family member, they hardly ever talk about him. I could never do that with my dad. I have to constantly keep talking about my dad, keeping his memory alive, because even though my dad's gone, I don't want to coaster this week. I don't want to like forget about him. You know what I'm saying? Like some people say, oh, it gets easier, fears over, you know, over time. I hope that's right. But this week it's just been up and down because I've just been thinking about him so much. Which I wanted to tell you guys some fond memories of me and my dad. I have so many fond memories of my dad, it's beyond belief. Like, talk about a cool dude. My dad was the coolest. My dad was awesome. My dad achieved more stuff than I ever will, you know, but I'm so proud of my dad, and I hope my dad was proud of me. He said he was. And you know what? That meant a lot to me. I'm so glad that I got to say goodbye to him. I gave him a hug. I'm starting to get a little emotional right now. I got to have a long conversation with him. I got to give him a hug. before he left the earth. I'm so glad that he's not in pain anymore, because if you guys would have saw him, the pain that my dad was going through, nobody should have to go through that. Like, I wouldn't put that pain on anyone, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible what people go through when they have cancer. Any type of cancer, I really hope they find a cure for cancer one day, but man, so many fond memories of me and my dad. Some of my fondest memories were like way back when I was a kid, like me and my dad going fishing. Me and my dad was so good at making those Pinewood Derby cars, like whenever I was in Boy Scouts. We won first place for not only the car design every year, but we would win the race. The only time I got second place, like, once, because someone was just a tiny bit faster. But that was only that one time. But I remember each person gets a block of wood, with the wheels and stuff. And they're like, you can do whatever you want. Now, there is rules. And me and my dad would follow the rules, but, man, we would always come up with, like, some cool concepts. And my dad's like, what are you thinking? My dad would put his 2 cents into the design. I would put mine. I always had, like, a little Lego guy, like driving, Those are fond memories. And we would always go into my dad's workshop. My dad had a workshop in the basement, and we would sit there for hours and just work on the Pinewood Derby car in his workshop. So cool, man. And like I said, we won almost every single time. Camping, and you know what? My dad didn't really enjoy camping, but he enjoyed it if me and my mom and my brother were enjoying it, because he did so much camping. That just shows you how awesome my dad was, and how like, he wasn't selfish. He said, well, he goes, I don't like camping anymore because my dad did so much camping when he was in the military. But he said, as long as my family is having a good time, I'm having a good time. Even though my dad didn't like camping, later on in life. And I get it. Like, they did so much camping in the military. I understand why he wouldn't like it. But many, many memories of me and my dad, my mom, my brother, and our dog, Penny. Sadly, Penny has passed away, but my very first dog was a white Labrador, and her name was Penny. And I remember so many great memories with me and my dad at Lost Valley Lake. Another cool one that I want to tell you guys about is my dad used to love running. He would go running around our block. He would run, like, down the street and stuff. He just loved running, not only to keep in shape, but he always loved running. And he would usually run with his friend George, but sometimes he would invite me, and I would go running with my dad and my dad's friend George. Well, one year my dad was like, hey, John, like, guess what? And I was like, what? And he's like, I'm running a 5K run. Do you want to do it with me? And I said, yeah. I said, I'm going to have to train a little bit. I said, I've never done a 5K run. And my dad's like, oh, he goes, I'll teach you. He goes, yeah, we got to get in shape. And that's one of my most fondest memories, me and my dad doing a 5K run together. Now, obviously, we didn't win the race, but we completed the race together. And we got, like, a little medal and a little certificate. It's somewhere in a box back in Missouri. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime, but it's somewhere collecting dust. But I just have so many fond memories of my dad. I could go on and on and on and on. But those are just some. And what I'm saying is if anyone out there watching, if you've lost a family member, you know exactly what Fears is going through. It's like even though he's gone, sometimes it doesn't feel real. Like, even though he's gone, like, in my mind, I'm like, he's not gone. I'm like, like, I could pick up the phone right now and give him a call, but obviously I can't. But that's how sometimes I feel, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard, to lose someone. And my dad was my hero. I wish you guys could have met him. He was in 1 or 2 of my vlogs, but my dad didn't really like being on camera. He liked to film stuff. He liked photography, but he wasn't really like an on the camera type of guy, and I totally respect that, you know. So anyway, so the reason why, I hope you guys don't mind, the reason why I talk a lot about my dad is I love him, I care about him, and I don't ever want to forget him or forget his memory. And I'm trying to keep his memory alive. So I really appreciate it. And your guys' patience whenever I talk about my dad and stuff. And I can't thank you guys enough. Not a lot of people are commenting. I haven't had one comment since I started. But again, it is only 12:26. So people are either just getting up and starting their day. Because my day has started ages ago, you know, because I've been at work, you know, since 7 or 8 last night, you know, with the second job and blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, just to show you, like, I almost never buy a coffee anymore from, like, Starbucks or from a gas station. I was so tired. I was like, well, obviously I don't want to get into a crash on the way home. That's how tired I was. So I said, Fears, you have to stop anyway for gas. Because my tank was so low. I was like, just stop, get some gas, get yourself a coffee. He goes, then you'll have a coffee ready to go, and you won't have to make any coffee whenever you do your live stream. So, because I'm telling you, man, coffee's getting expensive. Whew. This was like $3 or $4. $4 for a coffee? Are you nuts? It's crazy. Anyway, what else has been going on? Oh, very sad news. Speaking of people that passed away, I can't believe this happened. I grew up with the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank. I don't know why he would do this. I mean, I get it. Depression is a son of a bitch. I've been there. I've been depressed. You know, like when the trolls and stuff, you know, are making fun of you. It gets really depressing. Not having a girlfriend for 3 years, that gets really depressing. You know, being alone. That's why I always try to stay busy. And anytime people start making fun of me, I either leave the conversation or, you know, I just try and block as many of the haters as possible. But I get it. Depression is a son of a bitch. He must have been so depressed. Something was going on, and he ended up killing himself. And my dad always told me, you know, it's a shame when people commit suicide because that's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I wish he would have went to therapy and talked out whatever demons were going on in his brain, or talked to his family or talked to his friends, something. I wish somebody could have helped him because Jason David Frank was probably one of the coolest celebrities I've ever met. I met him 3 times, each time at Wizard World's Comic-Con. Nicest fucking dude on the face of the planet. He was like, I was like, hey, do you mind if I get you in a cameo in my vlog? He's like, Fears. He's like, film, go nuts. He's like, film whatever you want. Ask me whatever question you want. Let's take 1,000 pictures together. And I'm like, sweet, man, cool, that's awesome. I'm like, thanks so much. And he's like, yeah, man, anything for the fans. And he loved his fans. And it's a shame he had 4 kids. So he survived by his 4 kids, his wife. So it's just terrible. It's just terrible. So to all you haters out there, I would think twice before making fun of someone. I'm glad that I've never made fun of someone online. I've only ever reacted, you know. Like when you call a troll an idiot, it's the truth. He is an idiot. He is an idiot. But I've never blatantly, like, hunted someone down and made fun of them, like the trolls do. Why? Because I'm more mature. But this just goes to show you, like, you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the success in the world, but in the end, depression is a son of a bitch. And whatever he was going through, I definitely will pray for Jason David Frank, and I will pray for his family, because it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible when somebody commits suicide. Because like my dad said, that's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. He could have worked out his problems if he would have sought therapy and talked to some family members, something, you know, anything but the solution that he picked. But I really hope he's at peace. and I hope he's resting. And it's a shame. He was a really cool guy. Still is a cool guy, you know. And I'm honored. I'm honored that I got to meet him, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time was at Wizard World Comic Con. Nicest dude in the world, you know. So yeah. So yeah, I've just been really thinking about my dad a lot this week. I mean, I think about him every day, every week, but some weeks I think about my dad more than others, you know. And yeah, because things have been kind of crazy at work lately, I guess that's the reason why I've been thinking about him more, you know. Um, let's see what else has been going on. Um, my writing projects, I haven't had time to write in them lately, but I have been writing more. So I got a little bit more done of The Lonely Ghost. Um, I've definitely been getting the content out more. Even Visions said, Fears, I'm so surprised you got your church vlog out on the same day. And I was like, I appreciate that, buddy. I'm like, probably because that church video was not that long. It was only 6 minutes. By the way, if you guys have not seen my church Thanksgiving barbecue vlog, it's a cool little vlog. I highly suggest checking it out. Man, they did not disappoint on the barbecue. Let me tell you that much. It was bloody fantastic. They had sausage there. They had biscuits. They had chicken breast, turkey. Oh man, it was so good. So good food, good times. Had a lot of fun with my church family. So that kind of was my Thanksgiving dinner. So I'm glad I got to spend it with my church family. I'm going to church this weekend, so we'll have to see. They have another like luncheon planned here soon. I think it's like in 2 weeks. We're having like a soup and salad luncheon, like something after church. But so I may vlog that. I'm gonna edit another vlog today. Hopefully, I can get it up later tonight. You know, in between my jobs. So we shall see. And then I'm hoping, I really am. I'm hoping this weekend, me and Sam can start our gaming streams up again. So if we do it, we're gonna play Saturday. Saturday afternoon, and we're gonna do Dead Space. I'm not promising. Hopefully Sam isn't too busy with work and stuff. We'll have to wait and see. So, in fact, I'm gonna try and call Sam right now, see how he's doing. Because I haven't talked to Sam in ages, but I'm gonna try. Talk to Sam, see what's up. If not, I'll call Randy. So hopefully Sam can chat for a couple of minutes. So if not, I totally get it. I totally understand. Because man, oh man, we've been busy. We have been busy, guys. It's been nuts. Talk to Sam. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get a hold of Sam. He may pick up, he may not. Most likely he won't, because he's, working. But we'll see. We shall see.
Hello, you reached the voicemail of...
Oh, hello? All right. Yeah, see Sam, he didn't pick up. All right, let's see if I can get Randy on the phone. And then I'm going to call LC. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe he may not pick up. Randy may not pick up.
Hello, you've reached the Brown residence.
All right. Let's call LC. I don't know if LC will pick up either. Yo, yo, yo.
What's good?
What's up, man? You at work?
On vacation.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot you were on vacation. Well, I was just doing a stream, man. I was just telling everybody about like my work and stuff, and I was just like, you know what? I'll call LC, man. I hope you had a good birthday, you know, and all that stuff, man. And dude, we have got to hang out soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did I wake you up? I'm sorry if I did.
No, you good. I did woke up a little bit ago.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I saw some of your gaming streams, and man, they're looking pretty good, buddy. That war game that you were doing, looking pretty nice, man.
Yeah, the Warzone.
Warzone looked awesome, dude.
Yeah, man, you gotta get yourself one. Like I said, the game itself is free.
I gotta come over and game with you. That's what we gotta do.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I've been so busy. I didn't leave work today. Like normally, I'm out of there before the trucks. Before the trucks take off. I was working so hard and so long on the line that I don't know. I don't know if my boss forgot about me. He's like, "Oh, Fears." He's like, "You can take off," and I was like, "Okay, cool." I start to go to the time clock to clock out, and all of a sudden I see all the trucks. Almost all the trucks are gone, and I'm like, "Oh, damn!" I'm like, "They're leaving." So I didn't even get a chance to talk. I haven't talked to Sam like in days, man. That's how busy we've been.
Yeah. One of these days, you gotta do these things.
And then I got home and I fell asleep on the couch before I started the stream, buddy. And I was making a TikTok, and in mid posting the TikTok, I just fell asleep. And I woke up with my cell phone still in my hand. I was like, "Oh God, I'm so exhausted." And then my friend at work was like, "Fears." He goes, "You're always drained of energy." He goes, "Man," he goes, "you need to quit your second job and just work like on your first job and pick up shifts on your first job." And I was like, "Trust me, buddy." I'm like, "You're preaching to the choir, man." I'm like, "If I could have just one job right now, I would." So, I mean, that's the end goal, is to get one job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I told my friend at work, I'll just pick up some shifts at FedEx. And I said, eventually, I said, when some full-time positions open up on FedEx, that's when I'll drop the other job and I'll just work full-time. You know what I'm saying, at FedEx.
Yeah, that's good.
But things have just been, I was like, but I told my friend, I'm like, "You're preaching to the choir, man." I said, "Trust me." I said, "Sometimes I hate working two jobs." I said, "I would rather just have one." I said, but...
Hey, but you know what? Remember when you didn't have any?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When I didn't have a job... Oh, I'm grateful, man. Like, I was trying to tell my friend, I said, when the time comes and I do find one job that pays for everything, then I'll just get rid of the second job. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I told my friend LC, I was like, "I'm so grateful to have a job," because that month or two that I didn't have a job, it was driving me nuts not working. And I was like living on peanuts and shit, you know?
Yep. You're right.
Well,
you almost had to move back home.
I almost did. I mean, so it was pretty. So I wanted to know if Sam can't hang out this weekend. I thought about maybe coming like doing a toy hunt with you, or maybe like me and you could do a gaming stream.
Yeah, well, just hit me up. I told you. Like I said, I'm off on the weekends, so you gotta do is hit me up, and then we can definitely chill.
Well,
we can do earlier. We can do it like a hunt, or a toy hunt, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when we get back from the hunts, we could just do like a stream, you know.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if you saw on one of my last streams, during peak season, they're making everybody work an extra day. So instead of...
Yeah, I know about peak season, boy. I do know about peak season.
So,
but the thing about peak season, you get that overtime money.
Oh yeah, for sure. So now I only have one day off. So now I only have like my Saturdays off, because they said, "Oh, you're working Sunday until peak season's over." And I was like, "All right." I said,
"Yeah, peak season is over after Christmas."
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep me working 6 days until New Year's is done.
Oh, okay, New Year's. There you go.
Yeah, so
that's extra money in your pocket.
Yeah, so then they said so they said, Fears, you still get 2 days off. They said just not right now. They said when peak season's over, then you'll go back to having 2 days off. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Anyway, man, I just wanted to call and see how you were doing. It's kind of early. I've been streaming for about 45 minutes, and not one person has commented. So if you want to come in later and chat, because I'm streaming right now, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, you're streaming? I'm outside. Oh, you're still streaming right now? You live?
Yeah, I'm live right now. So, but not one person has commented. Probably because everybody's at work and it's only like 12:40 in the afternoon.
Okay, I didn't even know. All right, man, dude, give me a second. I'm gonna jump on the laptop.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
All right, peace. So that could be another thing. Some people may not even know that I'm streaming, but yeah. But no, Elsie's right. Listen, I am so glad to have that extra money, but working that extra day in peak season, it's like half good, half bad. On the good thing is I get extra money. On the bad thing, I'm like, oh God, I want a second day to rest. But you take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely like LC said, I am grateful to have a job, because when I didn't have a job, we all know Fears goes crazy whenever I don't have a job. I hate not having money. I hate like living paycheck to paycheck. I hate like when my bills pile up. I get fucking anxiety and shit. And then I just hate like not being a constructive member of society. So yeah. What are you talking about, Jason? I did take your advice, man. I'm stretching them out. Jason says, Fears, you never took my advice. You literally streamed like 4 days in a row. No, I didn't. Here, let me check. So I streamed on on Saturday. I think I took Sunday off. And now I'm streaming on Tuesday. I didn't stream Monday. And then I probably won't stream again until like Friday. And today and tomorrow, I'm going to make some content. Like you said, Jason, I'm gonna make 2 or 3 videos in a row. I'll probably upload one today, and I probably won't upload another one until like Thursday or Friday. And then on this weekend, I'll probably stream Saturday or Sunday. So I'm taking your advice. Like you said, don't do like 7 streams. I'm only doing maybe like 1 or 2 streams, maybe 3 streams a week. But I am making more content. And actually, Visions was like, Fears, I'm impressed. Like, you were able to get that church video, the church barbecue video, up in a nicely timed fashion, let alone on the same day. That's big for Fears. Normally, back in the day, if I would have filmed the church barbecue, which I did, on a Sunday, it wouldn't have came out until like next Friday or some shit. So I am taking your advice, Jason. I really am. And I appreciate that advice, but I'm not trying to piss you off. I have took your advice. Now, I haven't went down to like 1 or 2 streams, but like, here, let me check. Let me check. When was the last time I streamed? Let's see here. Yo, Visions, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Let me check it real quick. The last time I streamed, besides today, was, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so the Titanic one, that was last Saturday, whenever I went to the Titanic Museum. Then I didn't stream on Sunday, and then I streamed yesterday. And now I'm streaming today. So probably the next stream, I'll probably take Wednesday, Thursday off, and I probably won't stream again until like Friday or Saturday. Maybe even Sunday. And then either I'm gonna upload either something today or tomorrow, and then I'm gonna upload another video this weekend, like stretching out, like you said. Because Jason told me like he makes like 3 or 4 videos in a row, which is really cool. But buddy, I'm telling you, I'm taking your advice. Trust me, I'm taking your advice. Yo, heroes. I was just telling everybody that I have been tired, man. But I'm grateful to have a job. But, dude, seriously, the minute Fears can, like, just have one job, I'm getting rid of the second job. Because look at these bags. Oh, my God. I was so tired today that while I was making a TikTok video, I thought, all right, I'll just lay across here and I'll make the TikTok. I'll post it. And then I don't have to make any coffee because I bought some, because I was so tired on the way home. I was like, cool. I'm like, I'll just do a quick stream, get some sleepy time in. I said, I'll wake up around, 5 or 6, go to work, come back home, edit a little video project, upload it by like 9 or 10 or, whatever. And then I'll go to work, like at 2 or 3 tonight. Let's see. Tonight I have to be there at FedEx at 3:15. So yeah. So my other job I have to be there at 6 tonight, and I'll probably work from 6 to like 8:30 or 6 to 9, something like that. I have to check my schedule, but yeah. So trust me, Jason, I'm on top of it, buddy. I'm on top of it. Let's see, what else has been going on? I hope your guys' day is going good. Jason, I hope your day is going good. I hope LC's day is going well. Keeping that positive energy going on. Rocking and rolling. Fears may be exhausted, but I still get that content out. That's right. Why? Because I love you guys. And I care about you guys. Plus, and making videos and streaming and editing and all that stuff will always be Fears' first love. And I do the jobs. I enjoy working at FedEx. Is it my passion? No. My passion will always be entertainment, making people laugh, editing videos, being in videos, all that good stuff. And hopefully one day it leads to something. Either all my videos will take off, or the channels will take off, or, But yeah, hopefully. I never. Let's see. What am I trying to say? What is it? Let's see. What am I trying to say? It's. I've never stopped believing that I'm always meant for something great, I've had doubts sometimes, but I've always thought, my dad always said it, like, you're meant for something great. He goes, and one of the coolest things my dad said before he died, he goes, keep doing your videos, keep doing your passion, keep doing your thing. He goes, it may never lead to something. He goes, but at least at the end of the day, he's like, when you die, John, at least you can say, hey, you know what? I'm not a quitter. I didn't give up on my videos, And you know what? I'll be honest. Like, I'm so happy with my little fan base. Yeah, would it be nice to have Roman Atwood status? Yes. Would it be nice to be as famous as Casey Neistat? Yes, because with more fame, they give Casey so many awesome things. Like, he gets free trips. They give him free money. They give him like he'll make a sponsorship video, and they're like, it's literally like this. Hey, Casey, we got this new video camera. If you make a whole video about it, you can just keep it. We'll give you a free one. Would Fears love to do that shit? Absolutely. I would love to be kind of like what Roman Atwood did. I'm in the same shoes as Roman Atwood. He worked at his dad's rope factory for like, oh my God, like what? Like 10 years, and he was still banging out content. And then all of a sudden one day he went up to his dad and was like, Dad, I love you. He goes, no offense. He goes, but I make more money on my videos than I ever did in my whole 10 years working at your rope factory. And then his dad was like, quit. He's like, just quit then. He goes, focus on that. My dad would probably have done the same thing. If my dad owned a factory or something, my dad would be like, John, if you can make more money doing your videos, he goes, quit. And what did Roman do? He quit. He quit, and he made all of his videos, and now he's got like, 15.2 million subscribers, and it's flipping amazing. But I do love my mini fan base. I care about you guys. Fears has been running around with his head cut off. Work, busy. Yo, Tinder Immortal, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Mrs. Immortal. Mrs. Immortal. Give me a second. I was trying to kill two birds with one stone. I was checking my email while I was talking to you guys because Fierce is, I'm always on the go. Let's see here. Hero says, thanks for calling and waking me up. My wife was almost late for work. She goes in at 2 p.m. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to. Well, I'm glad that she's not going to be late to work, LC, but I'm sorry that I woke you and your wife up, I didn't want to interrupt your guys' sleepy time, and I didn't want to interrupt wifey time, because, I've never been married, but I'm sure, hanging out with your wife is awesome, I would assume hanging out with your wife is awesome. I didn't want to interrupt that, but hey, well, at least I did a good deed. Now she won't be late to work. I could tell LC when I called you, you were like, hello, yeah, what's going on? Hey, Fears. And I was like, oh shit, I woke him up. So my bad, buddy. My bad. Tinder Immortal says, is that Roman guy Mr. Bean? He's been popular forever, Fears. No, he's not Mr. Bean. He's not Mr. Bean. I can't believe you've never seen that guy, Tinder Immortal. Wait, are you fucking with me? You know who Roman Atwood is. Don't even go there, Tinder Immortal. You know who I'm talking about. Yellow. Hello. Goddamn telemarketers. You gotta love them. You gotta love them. No, no, Roman Atwood is one of my favorite YouTubers, Tinder Immortal. If you've never seen him, check him out. His vlogs are amazing. His vlogs. Look up Mr. Beam's real name. Oh, I know. His real name is Rowan Atkinson. I know my Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. It would be sacrilegious if I did not know what Mr. Bean was, Jason says, you posted 6 days ago your new channel plans and then streamed 4 times since. That's not stretching it out. That's literally, if not every day, every other day. So that's not 1 or 2 days a week. Well, I never said I would do 1 or 2 days a week. I said I would do less streams, Jason, which is taking your advice. So I'm not going to stream again probably until Friday or Saturday. So I'll take... Oh, hang on. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. 2 seconds. My boss texted me from work, so he's asking if I can come in early. Of course I'm going to say yes. So, I was supposed to go in tonight at 3:15. And she said, is there any way that you can be here at 2? And I was like, absolutely. Because a penny saved is a penny earned, and if I can make some more money, well, then there it is. So, I just said, no, I just said, no problem. See you then. Thanks for letting me know. All right, so 2 o'clock now, not 3:15, 2 o'clock. Thank God it won't interfere with my other job, so that's good. All right, let me get back to the thing. No, Jason, I know what you're talking about. Eventually, I may just do 1 or 2 streams a week, but I do like to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. So, like I said, I streamed Saturday whenever I came back from the Titanic Museum. By the way, guys, if you guys get a chance, oh my God, that Titanic Museum was amazing. Now, let alone the history of it, right? The history was fucking fantastic. It's a shame that so many people died on the Titanic, but man, it was so cool. So whenever Fears can drop some knowledge on you guys and have a fun vlog and make it an educational vlog, well, it's just a win-win-win-win-win-win-win, right? So I streamed then I didn't stream on Sunday, and then I streamed on Monday, I streamed today. So now I'm going to stretch it out, Jason, and not stream Wednesday, Thursday, probably not Friday. So I'm either going to stream on Saturday or Sunday. And then in between all that, I'm going to upload a video, if not today, like tonight, whenever I'll probably edit it in like a couple of hours. Not upload it. I'll go to my second job, come home, upload it around maybe 9, 10, 11-ish. We'll see, somewhere around there. Then, go into work at 2. And then maybe upload another one on Friday. So, I'm stretching it out. I promise you. I promise I'm stretching it out. All right, let's see here. Tinder Immortal says, I just got off of work. Cool stream. Yeah, dude. Nice. Way to go, Tinder Immortal. Yeah, I've just been kind of chilling out. It's already been a rough week. So, Tinder Immortal, I was telling everybody that there's some weeks where, I think about my dad every single day, you know? Just some days are more intensified than others. And this week, it's already been crazy at work, and today was crazy at work because this kid, I didn't mean to call him an idiot, and I apologized to him. I asked him for a team lift. So, like, let's say you can't lift a box by yourself. Well, you'll get in trouble if you strain your back and try to lift it because they're always watching. And you get points if you do like a team lift, or you get points if you bend down a certain way and grab a box because they don't want people's backs to go out. So this box was like at least 200 pounds. And I went to go lift it and I was like, oh God, I'm like, there's no way. And of course, I hate to say it because I was the same way as a teenager. Teenagers think they've seen it all. Hey, we don't have to listen to you, blah, 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 because I was the same way as a teenager. I asked this kid 6 times if he could help me for a team lift. And then, of course, I got annoyed. And then he had an excuse for everything, like most teenagers do. And he's like, Fears, he goes, you don't have to lift it. He goes, I'm busy over here, man. He goes, just push it. Just push it. I'm like, dude, I can barely push this. I'm like, this box weighs, a ton. And he's like, does it have to be right now? I said, dude, more boxes are coming down the line. I said, I don't want to get behind, I said, I don't want to interrupt your work. I said, you can't just help me for like 2 seconds. I said, we just need to take it from here and put it on the truck. I said, it'll take 2 minutes, if that. So he gave me a bunch of crap. And I didn't mean to call him an idiot. I said, fine. I said, if it's that much of a deal, dude. And he goes, Fears, calm down. I said, dude, I said, are you that lazy? I said, you can't help me for 2 seconds? And then I was like, God, you're an idiot. So then he went away, and I was like, I probably shouldn't have called him an idiot. But here's the difference between me and this kid. He's like 18, 19. I was just as arrogant as this kid. In my mind, I'm like, if someone would come up to me like, hey, Fears, do you mind helping me out? Do you mind helping me get a team lift in? I'd be like, yeah, sure, no problem. If I was busy, they would maybe have to ask me twice. I asked this kid over the course of 6 minutes, 6 times. And I didn't ask it one after another. I waited a minute. I thought, oh, maybe he didn't hear me. And then I keep grabbing some more like light boxes, put them off to the side. And I'm like, hey, man, you think you can get me a team lift? Yeah, just 1 second, Fears. And I'm like, we're going to get behind. So the 6th time he finally did. But I was like, why did it take me 6 or 7 times and then for him to get me frustrated? So then like 15 minutes go by, and then I'm like, well, I probably should apologize, for calling him an idiot. And I know exactly why I called him an idiot. It was 2 reasons. One, I'm still kind of in a bad mood. I'm still kind of struggling over my dad's death. And I didn't mean to snap at him. But I just thought it was so lazy he couldn't just stop what he was doing. Because that's what work's all about, teamwork. If you do teamwork, you get the job done faster. Plus, I'm telling you guys, this box was so heavy. I was like, there's no way I can lift it, let alone push it. It was, I guess it was it was a big kitchen like appliance, like I think it was like a massive stove, like in this huge box. I was like, there's no way I can get this from here to here without an assist. Now, eventually, I went over and said, look, man, I said, I didn't mean to call you an idiot. I said, you know where I'm coming from. He goes, yeah, Fears. He goes, I get it. He goes, and I said, do you really get it? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I get it. He goes, I didn't think the box was that heavy. I was like, dude, I'm not lying. Trust me. I said, the box was heavy. I said, I need a team lift. I said, if I can get it myself, I'm not going to bug you because you're working hard just like I'm working hard. And he's like, no. He's like, I get it, man. I apologize. I said, well, I apologize too. I said, I shouldn't have called you an idiot. And I said, the reason why I've kind of been on edge, he didn't know that my dad had passed away like 2 months ago. And he goes, oh, I didn't know that, Fears. And I said, yeah. I said, that's why before I started this FedEx job, I said, I said I was gone, and like I said, I interviewed and then I had to go and do all that stuff. And then I came back and he's like, my bad, Fears. He goes, I didn't know your dad passed away. I said, well, I don't like to talk about it. I said, I try to leave my problems at home. I said, I try not to bring that crap, to work. And he was like, well, he's like, from now on, man, he goes, I really will try to. And I was trying to drop some wisdom on the kid. I said, look, if we help each other out, I said, the job will get done faster. I said, you saw I was struggling. I said, I was red in the face. I'm trying to push this. I couldn't even lift it. I said, be honest. I said, you just didn't want to. I didn't call him lazy, but in my mind, I thought he was being a little lazy. I said, be honest. I said, you just didn't want to come and help, right? I said, you thought you were too busy over here. And he went, yeah. He goes, I'll admit it. And I said, well, that's fine, man. I said, just be honest with me. And he goes, honestly, Fears, he goes, I didn't think it was that heavy. I said, dude, I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. I said, it was heavy as all hell. And I said, that's what a team lift's for. So it was fine. I apologized, and it was cool, but to me, it shouldn't have escalated. But again, I can't blame the guy because I was just like him when I was 18, 19. You couldn't tell me anything when I was 18 or 19. Fuck you, I'm not going to help you. I'm 18, 19, I can do whatever the hell I want. Fuck you, I know everything. That's just how teenagers are. So he cut me some slack, and he accepted my apology. I cut him some slack because that's just how teenagers are, So yeah, anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's really the only drama that happened at work. And again, it wasn't, I'm stretching out the story. That was like a 15-minute description. It only lasted like 5 minutes. Because we couldn't go on about it. I was like, all right, whatever. And then we made up, But I just wish he would have, me, personally, if someone is in help, I'm not going to just leave that guy or that girl struggling, That's just me. If someone asked for help, whether it was once or twice, I would be there right away. I don't know. But it took me 6 times, almost 7 times for the kid to finally come over and help. It's not that big of a deal, but anyway. Anyway, big shout out to Tinder Immortal. Big shout out to Heroes and Villains. Big shout out to Stereotypical American. Jason, cool if he's still here. By the way, Jason, I watched your, Classic Fears memory. Hang on, I'm going to have to look it up. I think it was your alien video that you made on some collectible. Hang on, let me look up the Shadow Collector, because I don't want to tell any tall tales. I recently I did like a binge watch to catch up. Shadow Collector. Hang on. I've yet to see the Black Friday at Best Buy Steel Book video that you made. And I haven't seen the rare CMM Punk, but I saw your Happy Place video, your NECA alien figure unboxing. That was fucking cool. That was really fucking cool. And then I saw the awesome merch card deal and then the McFarlane Swamp Thing, and then the WWE Ultimate Edition Macho Man. So I'm slowly but surely catching up on your videos. The only ones I haven't seen yet are your 2 latest videos. The one that you made 2 days ago, and the one that you made a day ago. So I'll get to it when I can. I've just been working like crazy. And I understand stereotypical American, and that's why I'm streaming less, and I'm trying to get the content out. I don't know if you know, dude, I work 2 jobs, so my time is very limited. I've been trying to get the content up as fast as possible. I'm not trying to offend the fans. My word is my bond. It will be up when I can. Like, I'm gonna edit a video today. Because I've got projects even behind that I'm far behind. Hell, Tinder Immortal is still waiting for the Missouri vlog from 2 years ago. So I'm trying to knock them out one by one, you know. So I'm gonna catch some Z's here in a little bit. Go to work, come back from my second job, edit a little bit. Hopefully that vlog will be up around 9, 10, 11ish, maybe even sooner. Maybe I'll upload it even before I go to my second job, and then come home, get some sleep. I got to be at work tonight at FedEx at 2. It was supposed to be 3:15, but right in the middle of the vlog, my boss texted me and said, "Hey, do you mind coming in an hour early?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I said, "What time?" And he was like, 2. And I was like, "Right on." I'm like, "I'll see you 2, because I'm not going to say no to free money." So I promise I am working hard, guys. I will get the content up just as fast as I can. Just as fast as I can. Tinder Immortal says, "You work 2 jobs?" Yeah, I thought you knew that, Tinder Immortal. I thought you knew that I work 2 jobs. Again, here's the thing. I would rather only work 1 job, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always like I told this, go back in at the beginning of the stream and you'll see what I said. I'll give you a 10-second version. I'm at work last night and there's this buddy of mine. I haven't hung out with him yet. He's one of Sam's buddies, but Sam kind of introduced me to this guy, and you know, Sam's like 25, I think about to be 26. So his friend is like 25, 26. I mean, they're cool guys, but I feel like I'm a grandpa, you know, hanging out with Sam and you know, his friend at work. But his friend at work, very cool guy. I'm handing him a box. We're working on the line, and about, I don't know, it was like midway through the shift, he's like, "Fierce." He's like, "Man," he's like, "Dude, I gotta say something." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I was like, "What's up?" And oh wait, hang on, what did he say? I'm trying to remember. He goes, "I gotta say something, man." I was like, "Yeah, right on." And he goes, "Man, you look exhausted." I was like, "Dude, I am exhausted." I'm like, "I don't look it, I am." I said, "I'm exhausted." And he's like, "Man," he's like, "but you always like," he's like, "don't you get enough sleep?" I said, "I get sleep where I can." I said, like, I said, I come home. I said, normally I get off of the FedEx job like at 8, 9, sometimes. Like today I got off at like 10 something. And I said, I'll get some sleep for a couple of hours. I said, then I wake up, go to my second job, work like 3 or 4 hours there, come home, edit, have a little dinner, blah, 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 blah. You know, sleep another 2 or 3 hours. I said, but I told this Sam's friend, and I don't want to reveal his name, not yet, because I don't want any trolls like giving him shit. Because he's a nice dude. He's like 25, 26. I said, even if I do get as much sleep, even if I do get enough sleep, I said, after a while working 2 jobs, you get exhausted. And he's like, "Yeah, but Fears, why don't you just get 1 job?" He goes, "Or why don't you just quit the other job and like pick up more shifts at FedEx?" And I said, I could do that because they have an app where you can like pick up some extra shifts. And I said, maybe I'll pick up some extra shifts. But I said, you don't get it. I said, you're like 25, 26. You have the luxury of having 1 job. I said, I got to pay the rent. I got to pay all the bills. And unfortunately, I said, 1 job just won't do it. You know what I'm saying? I said, eventually, though, that's the goal. Have 1 job, have the weekends off. And now, to make things even worse, it's like a love-hate. I'm glad that I'm working a 6-day. But that's only during peak season. But now, I don't get my Sundays off. So Saturday night going into Sunday morning, I will have to get up really early in the morning, like 2 or 3, work on Sunday morning. We'll get off at like 8 or 9. That means I have to rush home, shower real quick, throw on some nice clothes, hightail it to church. So hopefully I won't miss church. And they said you're going to have to work 6 days until peak season over, which is peak season goes all the way through Thanksgiving, all the way through the Christmas season. And they said it'll end probably one day after New Year's. So I even told my church family, if you don't see me for a couple of days or a week or 2, that means I'm working a lot. And they're like, yeah, we get it, John. And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, I don't like missing church. I said, church is one of the things that keeps me balanced. You know? I said, it keeps me balanced. I'm a big Christian. I love God. He loves me. I love Jesus. And I said, whenever I can get some of the Lord in me, right on, you know? And they're like, well, we get it, John. So I was trying to tell this kid, Sam's friend, I was like, trust me, the minute I can find one job that pays for everything, goodbye second job, you know? He goes, yeah, man. He goes, if you had that one job, he goes, then it just, you wouldn't be as exhausted, man. He goes, I'm just saying it because I care. I said, no. I said, listen. I said, you're preaching to the choir, buddy. I said, I want that to happen someday. And he's like, yeah, man. He goes, but, you know, we're about to get an increase. I was like, I know. I said, next year, because FedEx, they give an annual increase. I don't know if it's $1 per year or if it's 75 cents. Most likely, I think it's 75 cents. I'm not 100% sure. So, because this is my first year, I hope I get the pay raise like sometime after January. But I don't know. I may not get it because I haven't worked there a full year. So I don't know how that works. So hopefully next year I'll be making like $15.75. Because right now I'm making $15. Yeah, $15. So next year hopefully I'll make $15.75. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, Tinder Immortal. She says, Missouri trip 2020, RetroCon 2030. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. Stereotypical American says, I understand, dude, but it's been over 3 years. I get it. Stereotypical American. Some of that time, Fears was lazy. But lately, it's not because I'm lazy. It's because I've been working hella crazy. So, yeah. But it will be out. She's joking. We know you work 2 jobs. You say it in every stream. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I'm like, if she doesn't know that I work 2 jobs, I was like, okay. I'm just making sure. Hero says, I might be doing a Lego chat live stream today. Oh, that's sweet. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I need to build Lego Baby Groot, fingers crossed. Well, hey, that sounds pretty awesome. Get on it. Who wouldn't want to make a Lego Baby Groot? That's fucking awesome, LC. I guarantee you that's probably one of your like your toy hunts. You found that on a toy hunt. Super cool, buddy. Super cool. Tinder Immortal says, whatever happened to that big strip club job? Well, obviously, Tinder Immortal, I was joking about that. I pulled a funny on the fans. So, yeah, there you are. You know what, Stereotypical American? I don't even know. I don't see Lantern. I don't see Lantern in the chat. Because if I did, I would block him because he's crazy just like Matt Man. So, I don't even know what I don't know what the hell he's saying. Hopefully, well, obviously it must be something gross and disgusting, so let's not even bring Lantern up, you know, because he hangs out with the old Matt Man. But I'm looking, I don't see anything in the chat, so I don't know if he's hiding it or what. Because I excuse me for a second, I'm not seeing it. And then Stereotypical American says, people forget that Lantern dated a girl online who was both underage and has Down syndrome. Yeah, see, that's messed up. And I don't want anything to do with that. I don't want anything to do with that. So leave me out of all that crazy shiant. Plus, Pixel goes out with Tender Immortal, you know? Stereotypical American says, oh, he was in here talking smack about Pixel. See, that's messed up. That's messed up. Like, what did Pixel ever do to Lantern? I don't even know who the fuck Lantern is. I know he's one of Matman's little chums or whatever. You know? I don't know. It's just weird. Matman's weird. Matman's whole community over there is just weird. I try to stay hella far away from it, you know? So let's not even bring up him or Lantern. So yeah. Anyway. Well, I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. I know you guys have got, well, I don't know about everybody, but I know some people have really big Thanksgiving plans coming up. If you have big Thanksgiving plans coming up, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy that time with friends, family, co-workers, whoever you're hanging out with. Most likely, it's going to be a quick Thanksgiving at the old Fears, Casa de Fears. Because I do not have Thanksgiving off. Not at all. So, I do get Christmas Day off. Sadly, I don't get Christmas Eve off. Exactly, Tinder Immortal. Hella far away. They're way over there, and Fear stays here. I want nothing to do with those people. Nothing. So, most likely, my Thanksgiving plans will be this. Go to work, come home, make myself a little dinner. That's my Thanksgiving dinner. Give thanks. Pop in a movie while I'm eating my Thanksgiving dinner. Finish. Take a little nap. And as soon as Fears takes a little nap, then hightail it to the next job. But I do get Christmas Day off, which is fucking awesome. Awesome. At both jobs. Sadly, I don't get Christmas Eve off, though. But hopefully, it'll be like a quick shift. Hopefully, I can just get in. Like, you know how, like, some jobs, they're like, hey, it's Christmas Eve. Like, we're going to let you guys go home early. I'm hoping and praying for that. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, yeah. Where does Tommy live? Oh, God. North Carolina? North Carolina? I know it's one of the Carolinas. North Carolina? Because I know Pixel lives in South Carolina. Hopefully I was right on that. I hope. Let me know if I was right, stereotypical American. I don't even know why I keep forgetting that. Fears just has the worst memory of all time. You know what I'm saying? I hope I was right about that, though. Anyway, I think that's a good place. Oh wait, no, I haven't talked about the other topic today. Yo, triple nickel pickle tickle wickle sickle dickle is in the house. Oh no, they both live in North Carolina. God damn it. I'm sorry. You get it wrong every time. I know. I have to remember that they both live in North Carolina. Oh yeah, think about his name. NC, North Carolina. That's what the NC stands for. I need to remember that. Because stereotypical American's right. I either get it half right or completely wrong. Because I knew Tommy lived in North Carolina, but then I was like, yeah, but Pixel lives in South Carolina. No, he doesn't. He lives in fucking North Carolina. Ugh. I promise I'm going to try to remember that. NC. All right. Well, I'm getting tired, so I think I'm going to go and I'm going to erase the first topic because we never got to it because I'm tired and I need to get some sleep. So, yeah. So, tired. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. The capital of Missouri is Jefferson City. Anyway, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my buddy, my pal, Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Give him a like, give him a shout out, give him a sub. Check out my buddy Pixel, Lord Pixel of those pylons, at Pixel Protocol. Check out my friend Randy at the Mayor of Magic and Cameo Man 2021. Subscribe to Fears Man 26 on YouTube and check out Fears Vlogs. And if you get time, check out my old TikTokage at Fears Man 26. Who else am I leaving out? Oh, check out Tommy NC 2010. Check him out. Tommy NC 2010. That guy has got so many fedoras, it's beyond belief. You know how Fears likes his baseball caps? Well, he likes his fedoras. And one of these days, when I go to visit Tommy, I'm just gonna give him like $50 and buy one of his fedoras and wear it on camera. So there it is. There it is. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my stuff. Check me out. More vlogs coming. More streams coming. More surprises coming to both channels. If you have not checked out my church barbecue vlog, that's the most recent vlog on Fears Man. On Fears Vlogs. So check it out. Watch it. Enjoy it. Anyway, this is Fears. Signing off. I'm tired. I'm going to go get some sleep. Deuces.